Let's talk about something that affects almost every student, especially in today's academic environment. That is your phone. Nowadays, phones have become the biggest focus killers for students. Most students nowadays, they don't fail because they don't study. They fail because they don't focus enough, even in the classroom, even in the library, because of their phones. The phones are making them busy because of notification. They need to go to social media to check everything. Remember, the moment you check your phone, it really distracts you from having what? Your focus. It really breaks deep thinking. Every time you check your phone, remember, your brain will lose focus. And it takes time now again to get back and to focus correctly. That is why studying feels so exhausting. You're sitting for long hours, but your brain is not focusing. And you are not aware that it is the phone that is distracting you. You are not aware because you feel it is so normal. You're ready, you focused. What you did is only just to reply to a message. But remember, the rest and the digest role of the cognitive part of the brain. The brain cannot make memories when you are multitasking. That is not how it works, you see. That is why you are studying for long hours, you're doing all your best, but now you find you feel so exhausted, okay? Multitasking is also nowadays a common myth. Many students believe they can study and they can do a lot of things at the same time, but I tell you, it's really difficult. Yes, your brain switches as you do multitask, but it's not forming memory, it's not really learning. And every switch you do, it costs your attention. That is an interesting part. So remember, phone addiction is not about willpower. This is very important. Phone addiction is not because you are weak. Because the apps on our phones are designed to keep us busy, to keep your attention. So don't rely on willpower. Change the environment. And simple rule you can follow is, when you are studying, keep your phone away. If you are with your phone, put your phone on airplane mode or just off your data, your Wi-Fi. Use study time blocks and check your phone only after you finish your study. In such a way, you can protect your focus, you can protect your attention. Remember, your intelligence does not matter if your attention is constantly broken. See, focus is a new academic advantage, especially in this era. The world needs a focused people, not only intelligent ones. Let us all protect our focus, our attention, and students, when you read, when you study, when you are in class, try to reduce or avoid your phones so that your attention will be fully into your class, into your study. See you in the next video, and thank you. Especially for one-to-one coaching on academic matter, feel free to reach out where I provide academic consultation. In the earlier video, when I talk of phone distraction, I talked phone really affects your attention. And remember, attention is the new intelligence. For a long time, we thought intelligence was about how smart you are. And as we started this series of videos, I've talked about the issue of smart students. You see, today, intelligence is about how well you can focus. It's not about how smart you are. Okay? Intelligence is, are you capable to focus? Do you have a focus? Can you deliver something with a focus? So it's very important, you see. And intelligence without attention cannot be achieved. Yes, you can be very intelligent, but if your attention is lost, or if you don't have a consistent and constant attention to something, your intelligence will not help you. You might forget faster, you see. You could perform very poor in the workplace. So the modern world is designed to steal attention. So your attention is always under attack, literally every minute. Take, for example, notifications of your phone, social media, the message, everything. So the problem is not about you, but it is a noisy environment we are in. So the key point is building a consistent attention and focus to things we do. And remember that this attention or focus can only and best build when you are in school or in university. You can really train your mind, train your body to have a good focus and attention. Deep understanding really needs a deep focus. You cannot think deeply while you switch your attention between screens or during multitasking, you see. And usually, if you have a shallow focus, it will end up in shallow learning. That is why students will find themselves being confused with busyness rather than in having a good focus. Many students are busy, okay? And the progress is always affected. And the reason is not it's not since they are lazy or since they are not interested. The reason is because they are not giving a due attention to the thing they do in the university or school. And remember, attention is not an inborn skill. It can be trained. That is the good news. You can train your mind to focus and to have a good attention, because attention is not a talent. And like any other skill, you can improve your attention. Some other thing you can do, a focused listening. When you are talking with someone, when you're talking with your lecturer, listen with attention. Just give a focus. Listen to whatever is being taught. Give attention. When you deliver or do your assignment, give a focus. Don't try to copy paste and just submit. You see, these things of focus or attention are things where you can really learn, practice, and adopt. Start first by studying without your phone, by having a habit of active listening, reading without checking any other notification, working in a focused environment, reading in a focused and quiet environment. You see, in today's world, you see, the smartest student is not the one with the highest IQ. It is the one who can focus. If you want to improve your academic performance, don't only ask how smart I am. Rather ask, how strong is my attention? Am I capable to focus? That is the question you should ask. Don't bother about how many of the informations you can cram, your cramming capability. Not about your IQ. The issue is, am I focused? Am I able to read? And the interesting part, all these characters, they will build you to someone in the future. When you graduate and you go to the work industry, your employers will need to see, are you committed? And commitment comes from giving attention, from giving a focus. Your employers will look for your deliverables, and your deliverables come from the quality work you do, and that is the quality work comes from the focus. So the only employers, even if you have your own business, being fruitful or successful in your own firm comes from the focus you put into whatever you are doing. Thank you for listening, and may God bless you.